You know what it is, your boy DJ Waffles on it, checking. You're tuned into the Pattern Room on Rolling Out Live. And I'm here with my special guest, Swervo, G Herbo. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's up with it, man? It's Big Swerve, G Herbo, a.k.a. Swervo. What up?
Man, listen.
Deal, bro?
Man, we've been waiting to get you here today. Yeah, y'all got here in a decent amount of time. That that worked for us. Shout out to management.
Y'all had traffic sometimes, man. Y'all had y'all days out here.
So how are you enjoying the city of Atlanta right now?
Atlanta cool, man. I like Atlanta. I did the Hump Wednesday joint yesterday on Morehouse campus. It was live. I had a lot of fun doing that. But I like Atlanta though. You know, I be coming here to record and work with Southside. So
was that the first time you doing a college or?
No, I did. I don't know if it was Morehouse campus, but I went on Clark campus. Yeah, it was. I did that. I think like 6 months ago or 8 months ago or something like that. It wasn't as lit as it was yesterday, but it was still fun though. It was lit.
So how the crowds for you from like when you come from your city to perform and then you get in like the fish out of water sometimes like a new place? How do you take it when the fans actually react to you now?
You really gotta tune them out a little bit.
Right.
You know, like that's what I do. I kind of like, even when they showing love, I tune them out. I don't really try to show too much attention because maybe if the left side turn up and the right side turn up, I gotta really try to figure out how to focus on the right side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so when I'm on stage, I just zone everything out. I tell all my fans I don't really try to hear or see nothing. I just try to like do a good show. A lot of times I think though, like I be thinking on stage like, all right, do this or do that. Sometimes I just free flow. I think when I think too much, I might mess up though. So.
Right. How important is your fans to you?
Super important.
Right.
Like, and that's I humble myself every day, you know, because I'm still a regular dude, no matter, you know what I'm saying, how people look at me.
Listen, you ain't that regular to a lot of people.
Yeah, I know, like, the fans, they had a whole perspective, this whole perspective of you, and it'd be all wrong, you know what I'm saying? So, like, as far as my fans, I just try to embrace them as much as possible, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to let them know they play an important role in my career, but fans be crazy. Like, they think they know you, but they really had no idea.
I think it's the social media, the social media, you really feed them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're feeding them a lot, so they taking it in, and then it's like they can put this picture of you because perception is the new reality.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like
a
a gift and a curse, you know, because I do give a lot of me to my fans. Like, I do want my fans to feel like they know me or have an understanding of what I am, what I might do, what I might say, you know what I'm saying? So I do try to get like them all of me, the good, the bad, the ugly, but still it's not personal all the way. Like, you know, it's Instagram, it's the internet, so
definitely
I'm gonna carry it literally like that. You know, it's like my fans know me, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, all right, they know G Herbo, Swervo, but they don't know her or Herbert Wright. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's a different, like, I don't know. It's like a gift and a curse a little bit.
So today I wanted to dig a little bit. I wanted the people to really take a lot away from this interview. So I really want to go back to like 14-year-old Herbo, on the block Herbo. I want to know about like what's the day in the life of that Herbo before you even got here. This is what I'm saying. Like that's what the people need to know. They get in social media. They get the glitz and the glam of the new Swervo, this, and the third of what you're doing, but I want them to understand like what it took to get to this point. Like what was the life like before this even happened?
Yeah,
you
but
know what I'm
saying? I was still like showing them, you know, like, well, when I was 14, I don't think it was like the internet or nothing crazy like that, but we was showing them like a raw, uncut lifestyle, you know, like growing up. When I was 14, my day could have consisted of a lot of stuff, you know, but I was still playing sports, but we was just growing up in the hood, like over east. I would say like before I really like, because when I was young, I knew how to rap, even when I started rapping. I wasn't like all the way focused on rap though, you know, like that wasn't really what I put 100% of my focus into. Like I was in the streets, so I was trying to think of how to be the smartest, swiftest street nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how do I maneuver through the streets without getting caught or dying or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what all my focus was going into, because that's what my life consisted of. I wasn't really making no money off rap, or I didn't even think I was gonna be this big as a rapper when I started rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like what I try to tell the youth. It's no coincidence in life, you know what I'm saying? Like I put all my focus into really the streets and trying to do the streets, and I was good at it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I put my focus into. But when I put 100% of my focus into music, I was able to like change my life with it. You know, like I had songs with Nicki Minaj. I was always having millions of views. People ever since I started rapping, I kid you, and I'm humble. I've always been humble. But ever since I started rapping, people always told me like, "You my favorite rapper. You the best rapper I ever heard." You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't applying all my time to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like from day one, people always told me like, you one of the hardest rappers I ever heard in my life. But I was still one foot in, one foot out. You know what I'm saying? And it was showing that I wasn't breaking. You know what I'm saying? I get a whole bunch of money, jag it, mess it up, got to borrow a bunch of people out of jail, borrow myself out of jail, all type of stuff, you know. But when I started to put 100% of my focus into the music, I started to reap the benefits. You know?
So if it was a triangle offense, it's like 3 things that you had to do. Would you really have chose the streets? You would have played ball, or you would have rapped? You think you would have picked rap if you would have went to the league?
I would have still.
You took the league. You would have took rap over the league. Like take the streets out of the equation, and it's just 2 things that G Herbo was gonna do. You either was gonna ball, or you was gonna go to the league. Which one would you take?
I would do what I'm doing right now. Still, if I could go back and still make the decision with my same brain and mind, you know, like I would take it right now. And I explain to you, even though rap was my first, basketball was my first love, that was my first passion. But I feel like I was put here to do this. Like I could change so many lives through music. Don't get me wrong, I could do that through rap too. But I'm my own boss. I don't have to answer to nobody but me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was gonna be in the NBA, I had to ask the coach, the general manager, the person over the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to go play basketball, but I was put here to do this. Like I could change kids' lives. Like people really look for me. Like go to me for guidance, or look at me for guidance that don't even know me. I don't feel like I would have been able to do that in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I would have been probably a star or whatever, but I feel like this is what I was put here to do.
All right, so take me to the part where it's like the Chief Keefs is taking off in your city, and it's like there's so many different rappers. You got the King Louis, like all you guys are like taking off. Like how did being from the East Side, how did that even make sense to the culture? Like when you doing your music on this side, they're doing their music on this side, they're doing this on the music. How did you differentiate yourself to make G Herbo sound out of Chicago?
It was all unique, you know, like because we all going through different stuff in different parts of the city. You know, like it's the same. Don't get me wrong, it's the same vibe. You still gotta sell drugs, do whatever to survive. But it's different. Our story's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all doing over here, what may have put y'all in this war may not have been what put us in the war. You know what I'm saying? Because we was 14, 15. I got shot when I was 16 years old. And I probably got shot by like a 30-year-old. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like we really growing up playing a grown man game. Like other people probably was too, but I feel like we were put into somewhere we just had to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like we were put in situations where, oh man, maybe your big brother was in something that you automatically in this. You know what I'm saying? Like we were more so forced into a lifestyle, or we was just had to pick up a war that was left to us. You know what I'm saying? By people who went to jail for 10 years, 15, 20 years. And we still on this block, so we got to pick everything up that they left behind. You know what I'm saying? So our story was kind of unique that way, and we were just talking about it. Like I'm 15, 16, talking about what I'm going through. I'm trying to go to school. I'm trying to do all this. I got my mom at home. I'm trying to do right by her. But when I leave the house, I'm a grown man. I'm not your baby no more. So I can't really use the rules and the morals and the stuff that you installing me in the house to survive outside the house. That stuff I use to survive in the house. When I'm outside the house, I got to have my own mentality or my own whatever to survive. You know what I'm saying?
So did you grow up in a single parent home, or both your parents?
Both parents. My mom and dad been together for like 35 years.
So basically, like being in the streets, that kind of gave you the direction of where you went with the music.
Yeah.
Just basically seeing everything that was going on.
Being in the streets got me ready for the music industry, because this shit just like the streets. This shit cutthroat.
Right. And they robbed you with papers instead of guns.
It's super cutthroat. You got to be humble in this. You got to be smart. You got to be fearless. You can't bite your tongue. I learned a lot. Like right now, it's a lot of shit that I probably would never say, but I'm gonna say now. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff I would have never did, I'm gonna do now. You know, like So just being in the streets got me ready for music, you know what I'm saying? And really, it made me humble. You know, I've seen a lot, done a lot, and lost so much money in the streets way before I got into the music industry. I knew how to save my money. And when I got in the music industry, I still made mistakes. I still blew money. I still could have put myself in situations where I would have been wanting to get out of. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have signed deals with record labels a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? But I never did. So I feel like I honestly use the same rules and morals that I would use in the streets. I use it in the music industry. It's the same thing, honestly.
Do you think
it's like paying a plug? If you were a label, it's like you got a plug. Honestly.
Right.
It's like, and to explain, take for instance, the label only gonna do so much for you, so much marketing, promotion. That's all they can really do. Everything else, as far as how you gonna make your money, how you gonna make your music, when you drop your music, how you drop your music, everything else, all your other revenue streams, and how you gonna pay this label back or benefit the label, you gotta put that work in yourself. So that's like having a plug. All right, he got all the work, he gonna do whatever. He gonna make sure you eat. He gonna flood it, drop it off to you the same way a label gonna give you advance and you gonna owe. But the relationship gonna go for how much do you want it? Because you could get fronted and you could work, and then you have your own money, and you go back to the plug and say, I don't want to work for you no more. I want to work on my own. The same way you could do for a label. They can put you in a situation where you drop an album, you a big artist, you blew up, whatever, you this big artist. Your album go platinum first year, whatever, quadruple platinum, diamond. The next year, it don't do so good. Not so good. So now they like, oh, we spent all this record on all this on this. And then we got this record. This ain't really done. We don't even want to mess with this. We don't want you to drop nothing until we got a record that you got that's gonna match this. You know what I'm saying? The same way a plug would do. Oh no, I don't wanna. You steady messing up. You steady not coming back with the money right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same way. It's the same morals. You gotta. It's like reverse psychology, but it's the exact same thing. Basically, you pay your own. You know what I'm saying? Like they only gonna do so much for you. It's your career. It's your music. It's your life. So I want control over my own life. I don't want to have to chase a hit or say, oh yeah, I'll put this money into this. Because I could put $200,000 to a record and it don't go. I'm like, all right, on to the next. It don't matter, it's my money. Or it could just be a record where I put out for this fan base to grab only these fans right here that like this record. I got these fans that like this record. So now it's like I'm putting music out for all kinds of people, all kinds of genres. You know what I'm saying? This moody music, however you want to put it. I don't really have to chase a hit. I could really say there's no me making or break my career really by chasing a record or doing it, spend too much on this record. You know what I'm saying? Like I could really coast.
So I know that you have your own label, but how did you broker the deal to actually be with Red and be with Epic at the same time? Like that was genius. Now I had to figure out how you work that play.
Yeah, through the Orchard. You know, shout out Brad and Sylvia, everybody on my team, JB, Nick, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, all the smart people who make the decisions up there too. But it's really all about me, man. I made mistakes early where I knew, all right, I spent a lot of money. And I was signed to a production deal. You know, I'm still signed to a production deal with Machine Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that I've been working with since I was 16 years old. You know, so it's like, I learned growing up. Like I spent a whole bunch of money. I done spent money, spent all my recording budgets or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And had to even owe my partner, you know what I'm saying? And getting the black many a times, went from the red to the black many a times. You know what I'm saying? I was 16, 17, I blew so much money. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, you're gonna only have to do so much for yourself. When we go to a label, we go into a label saying, all right, this is what we made off merch, this is what we made off of sales, streams, everything. I still own all my masters, you know what I'm saying? I own all my rights to all my music, you know what I'm saying? So we going in there saying, this is what we generating. This is what we could do for you all. What could you do for us? Because that's all it is. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. We scratching y'all back and y'all scratching ours. We helping each other, you know what I'm saying? It's a relationship. It's a real relationship. That's all we trying to do is build relationships. This how we can help y'all. This how y'all can help us. All right, cool. We gonna go from there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to pay all our budgets back, everything. We ain't trying to owe nobody, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to owe nobody. We ain't trying to have nobody over our career, over my career, or just having no authority. And there's no wrong with nobody having authority over But you gotta understand, like, it's a give and take. Like, all right, I'm giving you this authority for this. You know what I'm saying? Or what am I getting in return for this? Or what am I giving you in return for what you giving me? That's all it is. Once you got that understanding, you can have a partnership with pretty much anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on what you want versus what they want and what you're willing to give.
Y'all already know what it is. We're gonna go to a quick break. On the Patty Room, I'm rolling out live. I'll be right back. Wow. That was break time, right? All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna go right back in. Once they're playing the music for the people that's watching on live right now.
Is this already?
Yeah. It's streaming live.
Having affairs, I'ma spend the whole life fair. Born this shot like Ye, but do the crime like Bum J, I ain't scared of none. Passport stamp, young nigga ran up that sack, might as well go to Paris, huh? Wolfie got whacked, you embarrassed, huh? Pussy, you act like you scared of something. Go on and shoot up the terrace, then they go realize it's serious. I ain't even on that period. I'm making millions, I'm serious. That money come in various. Can't count it, I get delirious. I bought my mama a mansion, so I can't trip on material. But I'm still dipped in that fashion. No, I stay dripping that spirit. These niggas dripping that spirit. No, you can't find, I'm serious. Lay right behind, I'm serious. And I'm straight off the 9, now I'm serious. Who you gon' send a fuck with me? Take something from me or from any of mine, now I'm curious. Better think for you busting me if you miss. I slap a 50 in mine, now I'm furious. Adapt in that water, adapt like a quill. Yeah, nigga, we was breaking the barrier. If you grabbing that choice, better carry it. Tryna hat on that portion of scary shit. Yeah, all our smoke is loud, you got that mouth like Darius. Yeah, my son ain't gotta work because he gonna hear it. We your gang first, you don't need no your ears. Took the cash from verses, I get that shit to charity. Loving my city like Channel, I swear. Why fuck I still got it right here working? Heard I seen you on the news, I was worried. And we was just joking with y'all, that's a pair. Don't talk too much, got D's everywhere. Still friends, double G's everywhere. I put the VVs everywhere. I do my Camaries airpair. Just ain't know me for shit on everybody. I don't want to do that shit that you hear. I'm the one told y'all that I move like Obama. Then how the fuck they end up with all on? Everybody got it cleared out. Middle of summer, hot like a sauna. We was laid back in the back of the Honda. Told young sneak up in the con. It ain't happen, I wasn't there, y'all. I was somewhere eat Benny and Honda. Give LA a little Benny to park it. All my life I had been in apartments. Smooth the valley, get a bread by ballin'. My things I always grip and keep falling. Cause I'm a little workaholic. Hit the crib with a 50 in all 20s. I'ma just make a count all of it. But I get the back in all blues. Let the fuck around, run through all of it. You know I was going right to little dude. Already got a closet all shoes. Bought 10 pair baby G Fazos. And my bitch got a closet with some lube. Cashed out on the crib, I ain't get the view. I'm like fucking no problem, it'll do. Mama crib got a pond out of pool. We had roaches and rats, I ain't get the move. I survived through it all, it's true. Yes, it's true. Slept on couches and floors all through middle school. Now I'm cool, now I'm bull. Now my car go room. Niggas hating on me, but it's cool. Guess I got rich too soon. Nigga, I been rapping like 6 years. I seen 10 niggas get killed. What about me turn down them deals? Now you pissed off cause I switch wheels. Who run the limit? No limit, right? Who run it? G Herbo. I'm done with this shit.
Who y'all think y'all fooling? Not me. Y'all niggas really ain't airing nothing. Who's bust down trying to scare us or something? Your shit weak trying to compare us or something. What I made last week, like $1 million or something. Rich Max is a bitch and my kids or something. Man, I can fuck your wife, we can share her or something. Galore ass mansion with Lara or something. Nigga try to get my hoe, try to fuck my bitch. You think I'ma miss that? Man, she suck mean dick and she suck rock dick, so you think I'ma kiss that? I was in LA, bitch, part of her nose, told her I ain't with that. Boy, you tripping. That's how diamonds on your neck, man, you better get your wrist back.
Me no bro, academics, yeah, that's where you get to lose that. Ask your bros, Grammy nominated songs to prove that. You know your bros told you, man, you better not to do that. Uncle Mo, T.Y., tell me when to go. Boy, you ain't rich, you a bitch. Oh, you T-Dot, get you beat out. Worry about me, back, get your lick back. Just like bitches, y'all RT-check. Car so far, got an engine in the back. Balenciaga with the Gucci and the Prada with the Louis and the Gucci and it's all bitch match. Hoes little Uzi and a fall from a goofy. Ain't shy, rack 150, be strapped. Got it for the shorty, boy, better get back. Gun lock, backyard party, kick back.
How I'm broke? If I just hire myself a hitman.
Be quiet, bro.
Them niggas over there turn 6 racks.
Not lying, bro. I been fucked this bitch 6 racks. After I drop the shit, G Herbo, R.E.M. my bitch just gonna relax.
Probably somewhere on the beach.
Probably somewhere on the island.
You know that my roller got XO diamonds in it, so that's that perfect timing. Said Elliot, bezel. I spin them kettle chips, I run it back like a Heisman. Pull up, I'm swerving, I'm merging, I got the whip, yeah, the one right with the curtains. Got boys that be working, they block it, be twerking, they Tulsa pull up for diversion. On the beat, me and Herbo, we purge the perky, the body, the lean got a slurm. You call her phone, you think she sleeping, she sucking my dick while her words keep on slurping. She said that my shit is a size of 2-liter ginger ale, why she keep burping. I take all my hair and I stand on my money, your bitch think I'm Julius Erb. Hey, yeah. Pull up in a lamb or something. Peanut whip, get jam or something. Fuck your bitch on camera or something. Pink diamonds, think I'm Cam or something.
Y'all already know what it is.
Southside on track.
sure that they're gonna operate. Because you know how back in the days, I know you probably were into these situations, and people would come up to you, they were like, oh, I do this music at Universal, I do this, I paid me $1,500, I put your music on all these sites. No, you went to the plug for real. Like, excuse me, sir, let me get by, let me talk to him. He's the one that's making the plays, and I'm like, a lot of people don't really do that. They just be like, I'm gonna wait for the opportunity. So when you did that, I was asking you, did you do anything for 150? And no, you did G Herbo. So tell us how 150 comes into play. 150 Dream Team.
150 Dream Team. That's a separate entity.
Okay.
You know, that's my company. You know,
Okay.
I really could. Maybe I don't, and honestly, this may be what I'm gonna do. I may just only work with the machine, and I got the push. So 150 Dream Team is my little company. That's automatically gonna get them the extra push. I may just leave them completely independent.
Right.
And we just see our whole bag. I may just distribute 150 Dream Team only through machine. You know, I may not even want to go to a big label. I just, cause they already got all the connections. You know, like we already met all the right people. We got all the, you know, right ties to the people where we could just distro our music independently or do the same thing. And we just pay for label services. We're gonna give y'all a percentage to solely just market this. I probably won't even take 150 Dream Team to a label at all.
So all your
I think that's what Wayne did with Young Money. Like,
yeah,
they still independent, and he just deal with Universal.
So all
They
your
didn't do that.
Let me ask you.
That's how I'm trying to do my shit.
So all your previous projects are through the machine?
Yeah, everything always, Machine was always my production company, and we went through distribution with Sony Red first for Humble Beast, or Ball Like I'm Kobe, right? Ball Like I'm Kobe, and then the Orchard through Humble Beast, and the Orchard again through Swervo.
I'm glad you said that. Balling like I'm Kobe. Just let me just ask you. Why wasn't it like balling like Derrick Rose? Like it was a Chicago thing. Like I was just freaked out about it. But I was like,
it was Kobe.
Tell me
Kobe
why.
is my favorite player for one. That's the all-time GOAT.
Not D-Wade, like balling like D-Wade.
No, it was definitely that don't got nothing to do with Chicago. But Ball Like I'm Kobe, that's my homie who passed away, Jacoby.
Oh, so now, okay.
Yeah, he passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think he liked Kobe too, though. That was his favorite rap. Yeah. His ass loved Kobe too, I ain't gonna lie. But he drunk a lot of lean and shit. You know?
Right, okay.
So that's why I got the purple tattoo right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Lakers. But like, Kobe was his favorite player too, and that was my favorite player.
Okay.
You know,
so that was the whole...
Ever since then, it's just been Ball Like I'm Kobe, like 2-4 everything. Everything 24.
So, and you also hoop in your spare time also.
I gotta really get in shape. Once I get in shape and I just detox my body and stop doing all these drugs and stuff like that, I'll bust anybody ass in the industry.
I don't know. You be, and then it's like
be known, putting it out there right
everybody
now.
sees you, and you just be
50,000, 75,000, 175,000. Whoever want to play, all I need is like 2-3 weeks in the gym, just get my body right.
I don't know, G. Because they make you look good. Listen, they make you look good on social media. You know why? Because it's like every clip is always like,
stuff.
yo, G Herbo going at him.
I'm going to show me airball and everything. I'm going to show when I'm off.
It's never...
I'm going to show when I'm off and everything. It's never me losing because I don't lose. That's not my fault. They not editing no videos. I show when I airball, when I miss everything, but I'm gonna show when I win.
Who have you played? Who have you played as?
Nobody want to play me in the industry. That's what I see. I don't know. I've been trying to play Dirk for a little minute. You know, East Ass could have went to the NBA, so he don't count. I ain't trying to play.
So
I'm gonna let Mick bust Dave East Ass. We could 2-on-2 for whoever. That's easy.
Dave East, you hear
anybody
this,
else
right?
that y'all feel like y'all raw with me, I got another killer right here on my sideline. We can
what is G gonna do?
I just said nobody in the industry fuck with me. We could play one-on-one, whoever. I got a real live lion in here somewhere. Don't even look at my height. For real, that's what I'm telling you. Like,
yo, because I'm like, every clip that we see is just like Herbo was just like talking crazy. They don't want no work. They don't want the smoke. But nobody see you hooping,
I'm still
though.
nice, bro. I promise whoever want to play,
nobody see
nice.
you hooping,
I'm still nice. Whoever want to play me, I got a big bank account with 3-4 banks. I got an account with Harris, BMO, BOA, Chase.
Oh my God.
It don't matter what state we in. I'm gonna go pick some money up. Who want to play?
Bless his heart. We gonna figure this out. Because listen, y'all gotta figure this out. Y'all part of his team. Y'all got to figure this out. Herbo can't just keep on just going on social media because that's all I'm seeing is him just talking about
right
who he
there.
gonna
He know how to hoop too. Well, I know how to hoop.
What that got to do with
I just bust his ass
Herbo,
though.
we
That's why I
talking
said that.
you.
I was telling you he know how to hoop to tell you I just beat him.
Who asked you just bust?
Him.
He sleep over there right now. He don't know what's going on.
I be sleep too.
Herbo, you gonna get out on him.
We go to sleep at 6 in the morning every day. Wake back up before 11.
Herbo, you gonna get out on him. That's cool. You gonna get out on him.
I'll play you too.
You ain't listen.
I can beat you. I guarantee you. That's why I'm telling you. I could beat you too, bro. We can go to the gym tonight. We can go to the gym tonight. You woke, right? You woke, right?
Listen.
We could go tonight.
Herbo, you ain't.
After this interview, I think that's the last interview, right? I don't got shit else to do today, right? I don't got nothing else to do today. My schedule free. Right. What happened?
Listen, it's whatever with me. It's whatever with me.
He quit.
It's whatever with me.
No more.
All right.
Who want to play me, man?
He got the ball in the trunk.
Who want to play me?
All right.
And we got a rim at our Airbnb right outside. We don't even got to pay for no gym or nothing.
I don't want to give you the smoke though, Herbo, because
I'm not losing.
If I get you, listen.
Not losing,
if I give you the smoke,
I'm rusty as shit right now. I'm still not losing.
Don't make excuses though.
I'm not, bro.
Don't make excuses.
I'm not making no excuses because I said I'm still not losing after that.
All right, he needs a team player.
I'm not losing, bro.
So moving forward, we're gonna talk about
Nick, bro,
a team.
Who could beat me, bro? Who beat
Me.
in the industry, bro?
Me,
no
what are you
rapper
talking
beat
about?
me, bro.
They ain't gotta be a rapper. They gonna be the host. They gonna be the
No
DJ.
rapper, no producer, none
I'm gonna
of that
have you
shit.
on your heels.
Lil Dicky, you wanna play? I'll bust your ass too. Cause Lil Dicky nice. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way he hoop. Lil Dicky can hoop. I'll bust anybody else's ass though, including Lil Dicky.
So
Who
listen,
else wanna
man.
smoke?
Y'all stay tuned because
Baby,
we
I'll
might.
bust your ass too. That's my boy. He know that. I'll bust Baby ass too.
All right.
Yeah.
So listen. Moving forward, speaking to teammates, you actually teamed up with Southside to do this new album.
Southside know how to hoop too. Right,
Listen,
since we on. All right, I'm gonna get off the subject of basketball right now. I'm done. I just wanted to add that. Since we can hoop too. All right, I'm done.
All right. So tell us how that actually came about. No, tell me about how you and Southside met to begin with.
Oh man, that's a funny story.
Right.
Me and Southside met at the studio out here in Atlanta like 6 years ago, probably 6.5. Maybe 7. I ain't gonna lie, a while ago. We was in the studio and I was recording at Shakespeare spot. He came, I was by myself. This one, all my homies just came off a road trip. All in they in the sprinters, like 10 of my homies just came out. So we in the studio. Southside pull up. He geeking, everybody geeking off X pills and shit. It's like 6.5 years ago. So he come in the studio. Everybody mugging, we mugging too. Like, you know, he come in, 18 tattoos on his face, all kind of shit. What's nigga, man? So everybody looking, you know what I'm saying? He like, what up, bro? You know, we shaking his hand, but we don't know him.
Right.
Know? So he like, man, why all you niggas all stiff? Man, check it out. He come in, he like, come outside. And then he opened the trunk of his car and showed us a big ass AR, like some couple guns. And we just started grabbing them out the trunk. We just grabbed one, everybody grabbed one. We like, all right, we cool. We was sizzling. And then that been my boy ever since. We made Rollin' that weekend, Just Bars.
Rollin' was crazy.
Yeah, 100 Days, 100 Nights.
That was hard.
All those 808.
Yeah, definitely. Rollin' was a hard.
So he helped me produce my hardest record early on. Like Rollin' still one of my best songs. You know, still one of my most favorite songs when I perform to this day. And he made me make that record. I wasn't even going to record to the beat or nothing because all I ever wanted to do was rap about street shit like Jada Kiss and all that type of shit. You feel me? Like, so I ain't really know how to do those kind of songs yet. Right. And he like, y'all all in here rolling, geeking, talking about rolling, you know, all Facebook. So I knew how to rap, you feel me? I needed something to rap about. So he always pushed me to do those kind of songs. Like, it was a challenge. That was a challenge for me to do. And I did it and it came out good. So ever since then, I always try to like put myself to the test. And Mick do that too. He always made me like create records. You know, he'll just give me a subject to talk about. And I just
you know what's so crazy? Because I kind of figured that out when I was doing some more research on you last night, and when I was listening to the music, you can just tell from the music that you made in 2014 to the music that you made now. It's like you played with your cadence. You built more in your sound, and it was like at first I just found out I was like, is G Herbo rapping on beat? And then on some of the songs, and I'm like, it just sounds weird. But then at the end of the day, when I knew that this was your sound, I was like, oh, now it makes sense.
Yeah, a
You know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
times I try to rap off beat on purpose.
See, and I was having this conversation this morning with my team leader about some shit like that, and I'm like, oh, well, this is what's going on. She was like, oh, it sounds like this.
A lot of times I just
right.
try to do different shit or
Right.
just try to make my words come out a different way or, you know, just
Right.
play with the beat or words. I don't know, I'm just weird with rapping.
But it makes sense though.
Yeah, like that's what in my head it always makes sense what I'm trying to do, and the people who understand it always understand it. They get
Right.
it, you know what I'm saying? And I always be on my comments. You know, my fans always say, "Oh, rap on beat."
Right.
I'm not trying to all the time,
Right.
you know. So I don't know, like whatever. Right now, the space I'm in with music, I'm not gonna try too hard. I'm not gonna think too much. I said a lot of the stuff that I had to say, and there's some stuff on songs like you could never like repeat that, or you could never
Right.
like recreate that. Sometimes when you say stuff on a song and it sounds a certain way, you got to put it out how it is. You could
Definitely.
never like try to recreate that message. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I've done that so many times, and a lot of times when I do try to put too much thought into my music, it don't come out as good as I want it to. So I just talk like about what I'm doing right now at the moment, what I did yesterday, what I want to do tomorrow. I'm not really putting too much thought into it. It's just like me talking almost now.
How did you guys choose the features for this? Because I know you got 21 Savage on there, you got Juice WRLD on there, you got Thug on there, and you got SZA on there.
Yeah.
You got on there.
Yeah,
Like how did y'all actually? Because remember y'all putting this project together.
Yeah.
So now it's like, bro, I want you to do this person on here, and then you like, nah. How was it? It was just like
all the features came naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like 21, that's my boy. I rock with 21 heavy. You know, so that came naturally. Thug came naturally. We was in the studio together and we did that. You know, Juice WRLD obviously came naturally. You know what I'm saying? That's little bro. Sosa, that came naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because WAP, my brother, he put that together. You know, Cap, that's my, you know, that was my brother. He was Glow Gang, you know, so all of that came about naturally. Like, I don't really like forcing any features. Like, on Humble B, I ain't really, you know, like Bum J, Uzi, all those features came
Bum J, that was a big one.
Yeah, all those came naturally. Like Bum J from the East, that's somebody I always looked up to before I ever even rapped a song before, you know.
Right.
So everything that just made sense, I wasn't trying to force it or nothing. Because there's rappers that I want to work with still right now, you know, like, and that's the thing with rappers. They don't really like paying homage or saying, oh, I fuck with this music. I want to work with this dude. I want to work with this dude. They be too, like, gay, dick. There's a lot of money out here for all of us, you know what I'm saying? They feel like, because you want to work with him, or he got a little more money or got more of a hit than
Those
you,
are the
know what I'm
weird
saying?
ones,
Like,
though.
those the weird dudes. Like, we started,
Right.
I came from literally nothing, ground, the dirt up, so I'm winning in my eyes regardless. I don't care what nobody else doing. I know where I come from, so I feel like I'm the best right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, but still, it's still people that I may want to work with, or it's rappers that you may even look up to. Like me, I still look up to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, with that being said, I was just saying that to say, like, with music, people really don't try to embrace each other, you know what I'm saying? So all my features just came naturally, like people I fuck with. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and I'm gonna let it be known, you know what I'm saying? So.
All right, so listen, we're gonna go to a quick break on Rolling Out Live. It's the Pattern Room. It's your boy DJ Waffles on the check. We'll be right back. Hey, bow. Yeah, so like even.
I wasn't gonna make it home some night.
You already know what it is. Your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in, and we're back with the Padded Room on Rolling Out Live, and I'm here with my special guest, Swerve. So listen, we was talking about, you know, working with your artists for 150 Dream Team, and then you explain a little bit to the people out there, like who you're going to be trying to break, well, who you're going to break.
Yeah, I'm going to break, I got a girl from VA, her name Pretty Savage. She from Norfolk. She hard. She real hard. A lot of people kind of, they compare her to me, like a female me. You know what I'm saying? Her rap style, she know how to rap really good. You know what I'm saying? She know how to rap fast. She know how to play with her words the same way I do. You know what I'm saying? She got her own style. And my little brother, 40, those are the two artists I'm going to break. You know what I'm saying? This year, we going on tour soon. 40, he from my neighborhood, same night. That's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying, really, with being a CEO, or you gotta understand, you gotta really understand your artists, put yourself in their shoes. What would you do if you were there, and what would you not do? You know what I'm saying? And really, we're breaking a female, and I ain't never really worked with female artists and nothing like that before. You gotta treat it differently. You gotta approach the situation differently. You know, you gotta put the people, or you can't even put the people in. You gotta solely let her be in charge of her career. You know what I'm saying? And you just do what a CEO do from back there, but. With 40, I mean, of course I get my input and say, all right, I think you should do this, you should do that, but it's her final decision, you know what I'm saying? Like 40, that's my little bro, it's the same with him, but we like the same, you know, that's my little bro. I look at him the same way I was at his age, you know, so I could thug it out with him, going, well, you do this, no, I'll do that. Even if he trying to make a decision, I could say, no, you not doing that, because I'm making, you know, from a big brother standpoint. You know, I can't really tell her, no, you can't do this. You know, because she a grown woman, you know what I'm saying? She could do whatever she want to do, but that's my little brother, you know, so I could really stop him from making mistakes that I made before he could make it. You know
So you definitely, I see that you're definitely applying a lot of direction to your artists when you actually put them out. So speaking of direction also, tell me a little bit about the Pac and Dre song with you and Southside.
That came out naturally, you know.
That video was hard, by the way.
Appreciate it, bro. The song we recorded in the house, you know, in LA, in the basement. And it just it had a feel like a Pac and Dre, like that was how they used to record their music in a mansion. We was in a mansion with an elevator downstairs, with the studio in the basement, you know what I'm saying? So we just, and the chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Like you could go back to my music from 2014. I always compare myself to Tupac, or saying I'm the young Pac, or Pac in the flesh, or Pac reincarnated, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You can always go back to my music and hear me saying that. And SZA, I feel like he is like the Dr. Dre of our time. He
definitely.
That's one, you know, if not the #1 producer in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? For sure, hands down.
So have y'all ever came to a point where you be like, bro, this doesn't work. Like, I'm not gonna do this. Like this. Have you ever got to that point where like it's like it just?
I will though. Like that's the thing with us. We got that relationship where he could say it's been to a point where he didn't tell me like, nah, hell no, scratch that shit. Don't do that like that. You know, it ain't never came to a point when I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this beat. I ain't fucking with that. You know, but it's came to a point where he didn't told me to cut some shit or not say it. And sometimes I may get mad, sometimes I don't care. I'm like, all right, whatever. We just gonna do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no egos. Like, I feel like everybody on my team is no big eyes or little U's, you know. Everybody should feel comfortable telling me, oh, no, don't do this. I don't like that. I don't like that, you know. And sometimes the people who closest to me, they get carried away. Like, oh, man, hell no. That shit weak as hell. Scratch that shit. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out. You can't go in here and say this shit, dude. You talking about my shit weak. But... you know, you got to be able to take that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take all criticism, whether it's constructive, negative, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always try to make myself better, and just the whole Pac and Dre thing, like, I feel like we got that chemistry, and I'm the one who came up with the whole line and everything, make it the name, so we hey, who gonna say something?
So is it any records? Is it any records that you didn't put on the album that you feel need to be on it?
I was mad kind of a little bit, like, when the album, I wasn't mad, I was happy. When the album came out,
wait, hold on. You messing me up. You mad happy? I need to understand.
I'm saying I was just mad that like a few songs didn't get on the album, get put on the album. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I still, like when we was doing the track list and all, narrowing everything down, I stepped all the way out of it though, so it was kind of my fault too. I'm like, I don't even want to pick no songs. We got too many songs because y'all gonna make me mad that y'all done put the right songs on there. So I stepped
And you
all
still
the way
turned
out,
up being
and I still ended up
one of them
mad.
being
Like, oh
mad.
damn, they should have put this on there, you know. So really, I'm just in a space where we don't even need to narrow down track list no more. We need to just drop this pack of songs, drop this pack of songs. We putting everything out. Like I don't even want to sing what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm saying all this shit, and these some of my favorite songs, and it's not coming out. Like now, I'm getting mad. I'm talking to the label. I'm talking to everybody out. Everybody, why my music ain't
Shout out
coming
to
out like
management.
this now? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, I just want everything out now. Like at first, we was holding. I always had 100+ songs. Now they just get more and more and more and more stacked up. I be doing like 20 songs in 2 days, and then like y'all gotta put it out. Y'all gotta figure out how to put this song out, these songs out. All I'm doing is working. Y'all want me to work, I'm gonna work. So now we just gotta figure out how we gonna put it out.
So to today, if you can actually tell me what's your favorite song. Tell me what's your favorite song on the album, and then tell me what's your favorite song overall out of
That I
all
did.
your projects.
Shit. My favorite song on the album right now is probably between like the most meaningful song, the song that mean the most to me is the song for my son.
Okay.
My favorite song is Bonjour though.
That's what I was thinking
That's
just
my
now.
favorite song on the album. You know what I'm saying? I had the most fun making it, and I still have fun listening to it. I had fun shooting the video. I just like the song. I like everything. The whole message behind it. That's like my favorite song. My favorite song overall of all time, probably. I got songs right now that I like more than a lot of songs, but like if I had to pick something that everybody that
No, we need to.
that y'all never heard, that y'all heard before.
Yeah.
Probably the Street, like #1 on Humble Beats, Street.
Okay.
I like that song just. And I go, At the Light. That's probably, I don't know, that ain't my favorite shit though. Like it was, it was probably one of my most meaningful songs though. But I ain't really. That was the first song I made after my homie Kobe had died. So I ain't really like performing or singing a song like that. You know, I just liked it to get it out of me. I just wanted to get that out of my system. You know, but I ain't really like rapping that song like that all the time. You know, like. So I'm glad I don't really perform that song like that because it put me too much in that space.
I like Legends though.
Yeah, Legends. That's a hard song too. But and when I put songs out, bro, I make so many songs.
Right.
I damn near delete them out of my memory. I don't even want to listen to them no more.
You know what's the reason why I like Legends is because of the simple fact that after all the stuff that I went through, it was like that's you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I understand the past. Like you know, you from Chicago, you do X, Y, Z. So it makes sense. You know, it ain't like a person that's becoming an artist and they doing a whole lot of pump faking. So I already bought the story. I already understand what you got going on. But it was just like Legends was the one that just grabbed me and was like, this is how he feel. This is what he going through.
Yeah.
This is what really be going on behind the glitz and the glam. You see what I'm saying? So that was one of the ones that would made me a fan of you.
Yeah.
Everything else is like the cool songs or whatever stuff like that. But when I could find that song that can tell me who you are,
that was
like how you say
my
your
favorite
fans,
songs.
right?
Like, the songs that's raw, uncut, that I could still talk about me being in the streets and everything I went through without getting myself in trouble, and talking about what I am now, what I'm striving to be. Like I really came from like what Biggie said, I really turned negative to positive. I came from a completely negative lifestyle. So you can't judge me for who I was 5-10 years ago, and this was all I was up against. I took that and I created this, and now I'm living a completely positive lifestyle, and all I try to do is give back to the youth and try to motivate the youth to say, I went from that to this, you can too, you know what I'm saying? So I want people to see that.
And speaking of motivating the youth and stuff like that, we know that you're about to open up the multimedia situation you got going on. But how did you feel about like the city of Chicago when they actually did like the bait truck?
That was lame, bro. Like, but we already know that and it's already like in the system where it's designed for us to fail. We already didn't. Like, I done been in too many encounters with the police where they literally lock you up on purpose, you know what I'm saying? And catch you with this and say, oh, bring me a gun, I'm gonna let you go, and all this kind of, you know, like, I already know that already. Like, I done been through a million bait truck situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just now starting to really wake up and say, oh, they doing this because it's Instagram now. You know what I'm saying? You can record it and see it. You know, like, and it was the youth. Those are 10-year-olds they locking up now. So people just now starting to really wake up. But it's been going on. They been bait trucking and leaving crates of guns in the alley. You know, police will really come drop off a crate with 10 guns in the alley. And then you be looking, you go in the backyard, you see a crate of guns. What you gonna do? You gonna go grab them, and then they could potentially lock you up for all them guns, but they not even gonna lock you up. They gonna leave them in the alley so we could kill each other with them. Then they all mark all the guns. They know all. Now they looking for the guns. When they find the gun, you getting locked up for this murder, this murder, this murder, this murder.
Wow.
They leaving the guns out there for you to go grab them. You know, they really catching people with guns, not locking them up. You feel me? They doing that now. They'll catch you in the car with a gun, write your name down, keep the gun. Probably so they could come get you another time or put a gun on somebody else. Like they playing those kind of games in Chicago right now, you know. And they been doing that. So like the bait truck situation, it didn't wake me up. I was already hip to it. You know what I'm saying? It was like that's not cool to do. So I like what Vic Mensa and Chance did with the anti-bait truck. They gave all the shoes away. That's what we need to start doing. We need to start grasping the youth and putting them somewhere where they wouldn't even been outside to even go and get the shoes in the first place. They would have been in the youth center with brand new shoes on already. You know what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to be doing. So like, I don't know.
So when can the kids probably expect something like this from you?
The facility should be finishing like 20, 21 or something like that. Like, yeah, no longer than like a year and a half. We remodeling everything right now. I just talked to one of my old youth advisors, Jerry Torrey, just to try to bring some more life to the center that I grew up in on 76 and Phillips. We're going to do everything we can for that because that's already up and running. So all the kids like over east, y'all can start like on the east side of Chicago or wherever. Y'all can start enrolling to that right now in CYC, 76 and Phillips. And whatever memberships, if y'all don't got the money, whatever, and y'all could just, you know, go see Jerry Torrey, tell him y'all want to become a membership, Herb sent y'all up here, whatever, add all the fees up, and I just pay for all the kids to, you know, go do that right now while we, you know, getting that together if y'all don't want to wait, you know. I understand there's a lot going on outside, 10, 12, 9, 8, 5 hours outside on 79th
It'll be cold in
Street.
Chicago,
It's
too.
a long time.
It's about to get cold out there.
It's about to get cold, but just outside, even when it's hot, 8 hours outside on one corner, you putting your life at a lot of risk in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I'll definitely, all the kids that go up to 76 and Phillips right now to the youth center, go enroll, whatever fees, I'll pay those fees right now, and you can, you know, start immediately. But the facility will be open pretty soon, real soon. We're gonna put a AAU team over there too. On 76,
Hopefully you
and
coach
we're
us
gonna
up.
put an AAU team.
You coach
I'm
us
a
up.
coach.
Yeah, just
I'm
coach us up.
assistantly coach. I'm gonna have all the. We're gonna have all killers. All the killers in Chicago gonna want to come play for us. So y'all better go recruit everywhere else if y'all want to come. You know.
So tell me, speaking about the kids, tell me how important family is to you right now.
Oh man, that's the most important thing. That's what I've been. My focus is really trying to balance out this with family. You know, like right now, my son getting so big, and it'd be killing me to see him growing all the way, and I'm all the way over here. So I'm going to New York tonight. I'm gonna go. You know, like I got to balance family with music out. So my son got to come meet me in New York. About it, you know, my girl gonna fly out with my son. You got to balance it out, man. You know, you just got to be able to. And this is what I signed up for, you know, so as hard as it is, I got to understand, she got to understand, you know, my son, 5 months right now, I got to put in all the work right now, so if he get 5 years old and I got to take a whole year off or whatever, I could be able to do that. I'm putting all the work in right now, and I know the sacrifice that I'm making, so even when I got a day, 2 days to spend with my son, an hour, 30 minutes, all that time is valuable. I don't care if I really got to go see my son for 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes I would have never had if I didn't go make that effort to go see my son. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand, and that's what I be trying to get his mom to understand and stuff like that. Like, it don't matter if I spend a second with my son. That time is valuable to me. That's time that I need with my son. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out doing this and that and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's valuable to him too, because that's a second that he would have never had with his son, with his father. He would have probably not seen me that day had I wouldn't came and spent those 15, 20, 30 minutes with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's important. You got to be able to balance all that out. People don't understand it. Oh, he only came and spent 30 minutes with his son. It don't matter. I came to see my son. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So what? Let me ask you this: what made you actually go to social media, like with your love life, like? Because I know some things we want to keep to ourselves,
Yeah.
but how did you get pressured? And she was like,
Nah,
"Yo,
wasn't
you
no
ain't posting
pressure.
me on the gram.
There wasn't no pressure, man.
You ain't doing
it's
right."
More so
What's
like
up?
a gift and a curse. It's pressure now that I done made the lifestyle so comfortable. So now if I go a month or a week without posting, it's like, oh, you don't want to post me no more. You don't like me. You don't want to post me on your page no more. You don't post me no more. So, I mean, it was all, I never really, like, I ain't forced it. I
Right.
was just, I was having fun, like we was more so best friends than
Right.
anything, so we was just having fun. What we put on the internet is really like 30% of what you get in real
Right.
life, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't care about the internet. You
I
can
knew
say
you-
whatever, like, play, fight, whatever. Like, I don't, like, it's all fun and games to me. So it's like a gift and a curse. It's like people really see that and they get used to
And
it.
they think they know
and
y'all.
they think they think they know us, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's all right.
I knew Herbo was all the way in when this picture came up. It was you and your girl, and y'all both had the doggy ears. I was like, oh, my boy's in. He's all the way in. The Snapchat filter came up. I said, this is a stone cold gangster
swear.
right here.
That's how you know I
just
was
like
all the way
he
in.
like this. He got her behind him. You just see the ears rolling.
That's
I
how
said,
you know
my
all
boy
the
is all the way. I said, my boy is all the way in.
Snapchat filters. That's the worst. And I swear my son is absolutely like me. I guarantee. Like, you can go on Snapchat. Every time she try to put them filters on my son, he cry. He hate it. I swear to God, he hate it. He just like me. I don't like that. It's the Snapchat filter. But then when you do it and you don't want to, why you don't want to do it? You don't like it? What's so bad? You don't want to go on my, what's wrong with the filter? Like, why you want to put a pink nose on my nose? Hard eyes around me, a hard halo. Like, come on, I don't want to do that. Y'all know, I'm supposed to be one of the toughest niggas in Chicago.
Right.
I ain't gonna put a hard halo around my head.
Oh my goodness, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You gotta love him though, man.
So listen, is there anything that you got planned coming after this album?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Like what's next for Herbo?
Still swerving. I don't know if we're gonna make it an album or EP. That's dropping in October. An EP. Still.
You
swerving.
think you let Swervo grow enough legs?
We dropping Swervo. If you Swervo ain't breathing
Management,
enough,
we need to have a
we
talk.
We on a whole nother leg. We dropping because this gonna make you gonna grasp onto this, or you gonna go grasp on the Swervo some more. I don't know. This I'm giving.
You got
out
a
music.
lot of songs on
I
this
gotta
that
put
need
music
to grow
out,
legs.
bro. I got too much music right now. I can't be holding it. Like, I'm saying shit that ain't gonna make sense if I put it out next month. So I gotta put it out today. So I gotta put it out right now, bro. I'm sorry, all my fans. Y'all wanted it. Y'all said y'all wanted all this music. Drops this and drop that. Drop this. Drop that. Yeah, it sound like the label, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. We gotta work something out with the labels. We need to sit down because I need this music to come out. I gotta drop. I'm trying to drop 6 songs like every month and a half, every 2 months at least. At least 6 songs, 8 songs every 2 months, every month and a half.
Why don't you just
Got
go
too
back
many
to doing
songs.
the freestyles and stuff like that? Why don't you go back to
Yeah,
that?
I can do that too.
Why don't you
but
do that?
I don't know. I got too many songs on real beats. I could drop freestyles too. I've been dropping a lot of freestyles lately. I've been recording like I did. They wouldn't let me drop it. I remade so many beats. I remade. Hey, what beat I remade? I made the Manny Fresh shit. I remade Gator Boots. I remade. What else I remade? Another old beat. I remade. I think I Get High. I remade. What else? I remade 2 old beats that's the time. Yeah, I remade the Bow Wow Marion Let Me Hold You beat. I remade Nice for What. They ain't let me drop none of that.
So we need to talk to each other. If they ain't letting you,
I've been dropping
I'm like,
stuff on
you.
beats already.
And they playing
YouTube,
around.
And they playing around with it. I had all this shit. That's
Dang,
4 freestyles I named y'all.
That's
What was
crazy.
one more? It was something else I made off an old beat.
So hold on, this is what we do, right? This.
Yeah.
See, Swerve. This is what we do.
It was the Gator Boo shit. I did not the On Phone Them Grave.
We was breaking Swervo. It's number 25 in the country next week.
So this is what we gonna do.
No.
Herbo, this is what
But
we
I
gonna
got
do. This
shit
is what we
that
gonna do.
won't
This is
let
what
me
we gonna
drop.
do. We ain't even worry about them.
Right.
This is what we gonna do. We gonna put the mixtape out. I'm gonna host it. I get all the platforms, the mixtape,
See,
my
look,
mixtape.
and I could. That's what I'm
and
saying.
then-
I could
and
be
then-
thugging it out that way.
We could just be over here.
I got control. You know.
This is-
I'll just be listening. I'm a good
150.
little brother.
It's gonna be 151 because
do it this way, little bro. You should do it this
151.
way. I ain't no big ass little you. 151.
151.
I got you.
151 Dream Team because he about to pull me in.
Ain't no big ass little you. I be listening. Say no, her. Don't drop it this way, drop it that way. I don't want to be hard-headed. I could have dropped it. I could have hit somebody out like, oh, make a cover art for this shit. So you
yeah, Waffles, come on, let's make this joint go crazy.
It's easy, man, but I ain't want to do that. I want to be a team player, but nah.
All right, before we get out of here, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Yeah, go get me on Instagram at No Limit Herbo, Twitter at G Herbo, and I don't got no other social media, I don't think. Or Facebooks and stuff like that. They running it.
Make sure.
Yeah, make sure.
I keep my boy Parks.
Every time you interview me, bring these. And
Listen.
now I got standards. Now I'm walking into the interviews. They got my favorite sodas, so I don't want to do no interviews unless you got root beer.
See, y'all have to know what y'all doing
You ain't
to
got
get
root beer and
this.
cream soda, A&W. I
So-
only want to do it.
So listen. Oh, and make sure you bring him a do-rag
Oh,
so
yeah,
he can,
man.
so he keep them joints lit. You know what I'm saying?
My do-rag line dropping, so I'm gonna go ahead and send y'all a care package though when they come. Man. I'm gonna send a box through for you, bro.
See, look at that.
I got you, my guy.
So make sure y'all stay tuned into the Pattern Room or Rolling Out Live. It's your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in. You can follow me on Instagram at DJ_Waffles8. Bow. Yeah.
Who?